Today's date is February 8th, 2024, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to gain access to your electrical if you're going to be moving plates. In the case of what we're going to be doing here is adding 2 and maybe even 3 if we go with a switched floor. But in any case, we're going to be adding a switch box right here. Then up there where the wires normally come through, we'll be opening that up. And I have a special way of cutting this. So the purpose of this video is to show how you can tear into your wall and repair it without any major having to call in drywall people or anything of the sort. So there will be some updates as we go through this today. Okay, I have identified the wires. This is the hot, providing the power for, this is the fan and light, and this looks like it's going down to the plug down here. So this is what I'm going to be doing right now. Is before I do this, I got to go get a box and cut this out. So I'm going to be doing something else that's preparatory to this. Okay, well, we went over and got our boxes. We found out that the boxes in the house are plastic. So we got some plastic boxes. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting this right here so I can cut out the opening right here. Cut this opening out to fit this box. So I'm going to be doing that, and then we'll be cutting out above and below this in a few minutes. Okay, so what you're going to see me do here right now is I'm going to try and get in here. Okay, so now this is all set to receive a 2-gang receptacle. Now, okay, so the part I want you to see here is when we cut this biscuit, let me get inside the wall here. There. Okay, I want you to notice that I've got, let's see, when I cut this, it's at an angle. So what I'm actually doing is creating kind of like a sewer cover in the street, so it doesn't fall in on itself. So you make the outside opening bigger than the one that you're cutting on the inside. So let's see how this looks when I'm done. Okay, this is our biscuit. And as you can see, there's an angle right there. And if you look in here, you can see where the wiring is coming. Now the reason we cut it so far up here is because of that staple right there. And now where the wire goes through the ceiling, I'll be cutting up there next. So this is where we're at here. This is our power in, the outside one. So when we disconnected it, we disconnected the power for the internet. So it caused havoc at the house. So you got to be careful of that kind of stuff. Anyway, we'll be back when we go to patch this up. You can see this is going to be, I'm putting the dimmer switch and I'm replacing this wire with 14.3. This is the power coming in. This is the power for the plugs. So anyway, the way this is wired, they're bringing in a single hot and doing all the plugs and the light in a bedroom. So that's from my perspective, that's a lot on a circuit, but anyway, that's what it is. So we're going to use this wire right here to pull the 14.3 through. So I'm going to get that all set up. Today's date is February 18th, 2024. And I'm back. I'm going to be putting these pieces back in that I was alluding to in the other video. So you can, this is the main one. And so we got the wire pulled, and now I'm going to just anchor that, and then I'm going to plug these holes up. So that'll be the rest of that video. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be cutting this frayed edge from sewing it like this. By cutting this off, it makes it, when I do the patch, it will make it nice and smooth. Let me see if we can. I don't know if you can see this or not, but you cut off all these sharp edges. So hopefully when I'm done with this, there won't be any sanding needed, or if any, just a little. So the painters will be able to come in and paint, not have to do any patching. So you can, I don't know if you can see that, but that's all kind of smooth now. I'll do the same on this one. See how that's all. So I'm just going to trim this up right here. This one, to cut that back. That one, this one. Okay, I got those all cleaned up right there. This is what I use, Westpac, you know, lightweight. It's 20 minutes setting time. So I'm going to mix up some of this, and then we're going to go in and do some patching. So I'm going to do the same thing to this right here. Those sharp edges off. Okay, we got that cleaned up. I'm going to go mix up the mud. Okay, so this is what's going to happen next. I got a good mix here. So this is how we start this. Just fill that crack in right there. What I try to do is work it in those, so it sticks to the drywall. So it's easier to do it with the corner like that. Okay, so we're going to use the big one on this, so that's this one. That's this one right here, so that's going to go right there. All right, so I'm going to butter this up now. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping you can. You just put it on generously. Just like that. Make sure it sticks. It's kind of a wet mix here, so all the surfaces get a splash of mud. Okay, so here we go. We're going to stick that in there like that.
What's up, Jeff? Well, man, I try to catch up with you when you bring the kids back and forth to school. That's crazy. What's going on, man? So when's your marriage?
So this is the next piece, and that's going to go in there like that.
We're still working on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm installing some ceiling, some exhaust fans and stuff. What's going on?
I was seeing if I could borrow like $20 and I'll buy you a 12-pack and give you the money back on Thursday.
Okay, so how are you gonna get it?
Come out and get it. I'll come out and get it.
I'm not in Indiana.
I know. I got a car.
I'm at
Heritage Village.
Heritage Village. You know where that is on Norma?
Oh yeah. Heritage Village.
What's the address, Frank? You know?
Well, it's right across from that Del Taco, you know, to turn in here.
Okay. Well, you know where you come in on Norma. When you come in, you know.
From Norma Street.
Okay, you make a left turn into, well, you can only go, well, you go right or left.
Right.
Make a left, okay, make a right inside, into the driveway. And then at the corner, you make a left turn. Follow that around, you'll see my red Toyota I'm just coming out here and get back to work.
Okay, okay. Let me know how to get
Now,
that
this
next
is
week.
being
I'll
a
see my new truck.
pita.
Okay. I saw your new truck at the vent that day, you remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, man, we'll see you. I'm a loan shark, Frank, did you know that?
Yeah, I was listening. Come on.
I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette in 5 minutes.
Okay. Now my hands, I have to wash my hands off, but let's get this all mudded up.
That box you gave in the garage?
Yeah, it's just sitting right there by the door.
Nice to meet you. I may have mentioned before, I don't know, but I'll let you guys get out and break. I'll get him out here. Come here. Come on. He's friendly enough. He's just a mess.
So we had a glass break, huh?
Okay, so that's that one. I'm gonna let it set up a little bit, and then I'll come back and do some more taping. My hands are all messed up right now. Okay, there you go. We've got that all patched, and this is a high-low finish here, so the painters will have to touch that up and make it however they want to do it. But it's sealed up, and we're ready to. I'm going to let that set up and start working on the ceiling fan here. So that's what this video is about: is how you cut these biscuits so they can go back where they came from, and then you don't have square lines or anything, and when you'll never know after it's painted what it looks like. I doubt if I'll be coming back here after this job, but I think the customers will be happy. So that's the end of this video. Okay, here we go. This is how it looks finished. That's still drying. We got our, so that's the fan, as you can see right there. And the customer's going to paint around the top of that. And this is a light right here. with the dimmer. So there you go. We have the light switch separate from the fan now. Now it's closed.